Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing a rather rage-filled game because today I am furious. Today I lost my job after only a week of being there. Apparently Friday I was absolutely fantastic, doing better than expectations, and now today, Monday, because I wasn't as fast as they wanted, I'm gone. I think really it's just a ploy to hire someone else who has more experience with the job and will get paid less. Something like that. They've had a lot of applications in, so I wouldn't be surprised, but they decided to throw me under the bus. So, I'm not very happy, and I would like to vent that anger. I was going to play a game with lots of blood, gore and action, but instead we're going for a game that should burst the anger out. Hey BBS, welcome back to the stream. Hey Puddin, welcome back as well. And Garthok, welcome back to stream too. Yes, Garthok, as I mentioned in the Discord, I couldn't get around to the action game, so I went for the worst possible option. A game that makes things so much worse. Oh, hold on. That sub-goal is wrong. Let me just fix that. Hold tight, guys. You would not recommend this. Yep, I've still not beaten this game, so this is going to be an adventure. I don't know how far we got last time. I'm just going to fix this sub-goal thing. How you doing, Puddin, anyway? It's nice to see you when I'm actually, you know, properly streaming, starting. Usually I think you've arrived at the end, haven't you? New emote at sub-goal. There we go, 50, start at 43, that's right. What date should we go for? Is it the 14th today? 15th, so let's say the 19th. Okay, that's set, let's begin the stream properly. So how's everybody doing today anyway? Aside from my miserable angry self. Surely you'll have good news for me. How have you been? We're not just going to have this be a negative stream, we're going to have it be a little bit of positivity too, so I want to hear what you guys have to say. And immediately I regret picking this game. Oh jeez. Oh man, I forgot how far we got. Okay, I'm probably going back to the beginning now. Oh yeah, I need to make sure not to have the music on. Yeah, that's right, good. Because it is actually copyrighted. Oh no, I need so much space for this game. Let me move some stuff on my desk. Oh! It begins. I don't need the keyboard at all, so let me just, I don't know, stick it over there? I hope that doesn't fall. That's probably going to fall. That is going to fall. Let's prop it up on its side. If the cable's long enough. Okay, all good. Lots of mouse space. Getting worse and worse. Alright. So I haven't played this game in a very long time. Last time I played it was a few months ago. Can't remember why I did either. It wasn't anything special. As in the occasion. So I'm very rusty for this game. Hey Perla, welcome back to the stream. Should we get some music on that isn't copyrighted? Let's do that. Let's Alt Tab. If I can get the keyboard. There we go. So yeah, genuinely, how is everybody doing today? What's this? Yeah, it's funky. We'll go with this. Exactly. If I'm suffering, everybody's suffering. Progress at last. I'm less ragey now, I'm just laughing at my own idiocy. Maybe that's what rage releasing games are all about. Just being dumb and laughing it all off. But I'm not quite there yet. Come on. Nice. Oh! So yeah, now that I've lost this job, I'll make you aware that there is now a merch store. Link down below if you go to the Cyber Gameway profile. It's at the bottom of there. The profile also contains some other stuff that's worth reading. I gotta try and find a new income now, whether it be just more and more streaming once again, or an actual job again, and hope they don't screw me over this time. Hey Nils, welcome back to the stream. Would if you could, yep. Appreciate the thought. Maybe something for later, eh? Ugh. Moving to a 5-bedroom house. The view of the sea, that's lovely. Congrats. Or well done, depending on how you manage that. Wow, am I actually doing better while in despair? Is that the key to this game? I need to get higher up, but not so high that I mess up. Yes! The furthest I've ever got with this game is the really steep mountain. No, hang on, I think I got past that. Was it the church? It was just after the church, I think. It took me so long to set up this game that I'm not as angry as I was earlier. I was furious when I got the news. They phoned me up after I got home. They didn't even bother to tell me face to face. They said that, well, Friday, my review was that I'm just doing fantastic. I was doing better than expected. I'd taken on jobs that weren't even, like, supposed to be mine, but they needed me to do it, because they were short-handed. And everything was going great. And then today, I've taken longer than they expected to get some stuff done. And therefore, goodbye. The job was programming, and I had to learn their entire system to be able to do things. Now, I don't know if any of you are programmers, but you can imagine that to learn someone's entire company-wide program can take some time. And yet, I was managing to crank out work. So, it's to be expected that the first couple of weeks are going to be slow. And I was still managing to do work. But it wasn't good enough. This whole stream isn't going to be full of me moaning, this is just me enlightening you all near the start. And I'm paying a bit less attention to the game because of it. I'm managing to succeed somehow. And now we're back where we started at the beginning of today's stream. Wow. Does the UK have laws similar to the US where they have to give paid leave and stuff? They are paying for the time I did, they're paying for the week. But they got around being able to sign me in a contract because the guy who does that finance and legal stuff was on holiday. So they had a single page agreement about the work. So I don't know exactly how that's going to stand up. Wow. Incredible. first try. But I'm probably going to go see a solicitor tomorrow. I don't have any money left, so I hope it's a free consultation. I spent money on my travel pass. It's expensive, it's long distance, and it covers multiple forms of transport because of the way I had to get there. I was even looking at moving there to save on the transport. This one's really hard. And yet... What is going on, guys? I don't understand. How am I not at the bottom again? What's going on? It's like I'm being pranked. It's the best kind of prank. Until I get to the end and fall again. Carefully does it. I gotta have it so I can launch from the right. Like... Oh dear, that's too far, that's too far. That's good enough. No, it's not. I was actually off the surface. I am trying to keep up with chat, but also sort of concentrating on the game. So what did you say? Filler programmer, yep. I've done all sorts of jobs. Programming just being one of them. Did you get the €1,000,000 settlement package? Oh, you on about that lottery thing from before? No, that would be nice. 1 week at a job, you need... Feels my man. Yep. Yep. Bright side, you can travel every day now, you pay for travel pass. I'm going to try and get a refund tomorrow. I tried phoning them today, but they're already closed. And because it's a Swift pass, that means it's electronic and they can track every usage. So even if I phone them tomorrow, they can see that I haven't used it tomorrow. Because obviously their opening times is going to be after bus time starts. I hate this bit. You get caught like that, just jammed in there. There you go, gotta wiggle it loose. I don't understand. How am I succeeding? What is going on? I haven't played this game in so long. There we go, there's a failure. At long last. Or did I just manifest that? Gotcha. So I will be streaming tomorrow daytime. Not entirely sure what right now. I got a whole bunch of games recently, so I might start one of them. May continue a series that I've been putting off. May start a new series. Now I've got all this time. The more you guys help me out, the more it goes towards time I can put into streaming. That's the way I've always wanted it to be. If I can live off streaming, then I will spend my living time streaming. Goodbye, citrus. I can't quite get it. There we go. Boop. Hey, Bloodcrow, welcome back to the stream. Ooga booga. Yeah, I've not played Crash Bandicoot in a while. The sentiment just reminded me of it. I've seen it played a few times recently because that remaster. I'd like to. Feel bad for me because I had to share a shower with everybody in the house, all those nasty pubic hairs, they never clean up after themselves. To be honest, they do clean up after themselves rather well, but it is still a pain living with all these people. I miss having my own place. Whoa! I even left food at this job for tomorrow in the fridge. And some at my desk too, some snacks. And there we go. Shut up, Benny.
For the sad old earth must borrow its milk.
Bennett, Foddy. Bennett, you know nothing, you just quote things. Shut your damn mouth. By the way, guys, feel free to use that rage emote that I recently made. Very funny timing, isn't it? I make that emote, and then this happens. Maybe it was planned, but not by me. There we go. No, no, further. Will that do? That won't do. I need it to tilt more. Tilt, 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 tilt. There. That's not bad. You want to get an Oculus Rift for Christmas? Why would you want an Oculus Rift? Why not either a HTC Vive or get with the cool kids, the modern kids, and get the Valve Index, which is the brand new VR setup, which actually has finger tracking. They were nicknamed the Knuckles controllers. The way it works is, you know, if you use your smartphone and you don't quite touch the screen but it still registers that there's been a touch, the controllers have that built into it. So they can judge proximity of fingers. It's not just a simple on-off. Excuse what? There we go, Polar. Nice one. Oh no, it distracted me. Get full body tracker for HTC Vive. Well, actually, the body tracking you're on about is the leg straps. I don't know if they're just made by HTC Vive or they're made by third party and it works with HTC Vive. But I would imagine that anyone making a game which uses full body tracking would just port over the stuff for Index. The PTC's Oculus ready. I don't know how that's any different to Vive or Index ready. Point being, I'm not very impressed by the Oculus. Now, I'm not gonna go moaning about the Oculus, but I'm just gonna say it doesn't impress me. I just want to make sure you get the best that you can. I'm getting worse. Yes. Yeah, I don't see how Oculus Ready means anything really. So it can run the Oculus, that probably just means that it's not a potato. See, I'm not trying to criticize your choice in VR, Bloodcrow. I just want to make sure you're not making a huge mistake. That's pretty cool, Perla. I didn't know they sold that. Is it a refurbished one from the Commodore? There we go. Yeah, Minecraft actually does get pretty intense in terms of stressing out your PC when you use a few hundred mods on it, especially graphical mods. Sometimes though, those graphical mods are just very what's the word? Not ineffective. Inefficient. And have a lot of memory leaks. Well, not a lot, but some. Fully optimized, yeah, that's right. What time till Doom 2? I don't know, it's a long way off though, it's near the end of the year, isn't it? Hello, I wish you knew. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh no!
Father, you should forget and smile. Then you should remember.
Shut up, Bennett. He has nothing to say, so he just reads what other people have written. Shiro. Oh, okay. Hey, Shiro. I thought your colour was the same. But you know, anyone could have that colour. Why the name changed to that? I was actually wondering yesterday, I think it was, how come you haven't changed off Daddy Shiro? Because you were only going to do that for a month, and it had been more than a month as far as I was aware. Not from me, you haven't, Perla. Oh, speaking of things you've heard before, but want to hear again, it's time to crack open a cold one. That kind of drink costs the last of all the money I have in this world. I wasted so much money on this job. No, Polar, it should be now. It's taking time. The donations went through immediately, but the bits didn't. Bits go through at the next month plus 15 days, and it's now the 15th. But comparing it to last month, where I got it just before the 15th, I'm wondering how long it's actually going to take. Indeed, everything, Polar. Everything through Twitch. The subs, the bits. I can't think what else there is. All of that stuff. Thank you for the follow. How did you say that? Issa Mariah's cat lover. Is a Mariah's cat lover. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. It's pretty much me right now, Bloodcrow. I'm topless and just wearing something to cover my bottom half. It's very fitting. Even my beard has grown to his shavenness. Started growing it last week when I started the job. Like, on that day was the last time I shaved. It's already getting a bit thick. Do you want some beard ASMR? Probably can't hear over the music, actually. There you go. Hey, so welcome to the stream. Well, I do too, Bloodcrow, but on the other hand, if I can get Twitch doing what I need it to, then perfect. No!
filled up my
I got
heart.
further. I got
Someone told
further.
me not to cry. Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie. The arcade fire.
If you guys do want to help and you are willing to do it, there is the merch store. If you follow the Cyber Gameway link down below to the profile there, there's lots of stuff to read about me. Well, some stuff. And then at the very bottom is the merch. And even if you're not interested in purchasing anything, I highly recommend just looking at the atrociousness that is the beanbag. When you see the pluff full version, it doesn't look so bad, but when you see the deformed version, it's like I'm eating myself. Oh no! Now I can budget really well, Bloodcrow. Really well. It's just bills and, you know, necessary things that cause the issues. I don't know, Paolo, maybe you should give it a try. You never know, you might like it. And that goes for both things. Oh no, no, no. I'm failing on the most basic thing there. What? Oh no, I just remember this game actually makes my hand a little bit sweaty. Hang on a sec. Use a tissue. Because all the concentration is going into the hand, that even like tensing it up. So, inevitably, the muscles get more heated than usual. Yeah, you already said hi, sir. Well, hello and welcome again. How's it going? You can't budget worth a damn. It's very easy. Just write down the things you need to purchase or pay for, and then everything else you put on another list, and you don't look at that list. Then at the end of the month, if you have any money left over, you take a little glance at the list and say, I think I saw this thing on there, and I don't think I need it. Eventually, over time, you just stop looking at the list altogether.
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore. Hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. God, can I not grasp them with
Oh, shut up, Bennett. You don't ever shut up.
Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Edgar Allan Poe.
Can I get some rage in the chat? I was more just despairing from the fall, but then he started talking and that got me ragey. There we go. And there we go from Polar and Gothic and Bloodcrow. Nice, nice. Feel the rage. Let it build and burn. And BBS 2. Rage with me. Because life isn't fair. And sometimes it just sucks. And how do we react to that? There are many ways. One of which is to not accept it. And to be angry. That was close. This bit's just so slippy for no reason. You subbed, you hope that helps. What, just now or a while ago? I know you already had the sub icon. If I have not already said thank you, then thank you. But I don't see it in the alerts, so I don't know when you mean. And yes, it does help. In approximately the end of the month plus 15 days.
Let it get you a little bit.
Shut up, Bennett. You're not helping. Sub just now. Did he? It's not appeared for me. Did it appear on screen? Or are you just trolling me? Seeing as Polar said it, it's probably just a troll. Progress, progress. I love this tower. This is the best bit of the game. Oh, I fell.
Can I see another's woe and not be
Shut up, Bennett. I barely fell. You don't need to comment. Anyway, I like this tower because you just get to climb directly vertical. And it's not all that hard. And if you fall and mess up, it's still quite fun. Thank you for the 5 bits there, Blood Crow. You did indeed sub during the stream. Damn, okay, I don't know what's up with the notices then. Thank you very much for the sub, Blood Crow. I do appreciate it, and it does help in due time. You now have access to a bunch of emotes, if you didn't already. Did the counter go up? No, it's still at 43 as well. What, do you disagree that you try to troll me all the time, Polar? Oh look! There's another pot right there. Our brother. It's turned into a plant. What? Why do I keep going backwards? I'm clearly pushing in the other direction. That's weird. Anyway, I've never taken so long to get over those little kegs before. Careful now. Oh, Polar. You're not supposed to rage quit, just rage. Hey. Oh no. The last pixel. Oh.
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
Did you just say we regret the chances given to us? Is that what he said? Is he directly referencing the job I've just lost? What a dick. Cross-dimensional NPCs. Huh? No, he's not even an NPC, he's the narrator. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Fell so far. Alright, calm down. What's my take on coffee drinkers? Well, I don't drink coffee, but I do drink energy drinks, so I get the whole caffeine drinking all the time to keep your energy up. Oh no. I do think they way overpay for public coffee. That's just stupid. Like £5 for just a quick drink. Ugh. I can understand with alcohol, because you know alcohol's a little bit expensive, but coffee? You can buy like a whole box for a couple quid. There's no need to pay £5 for one cup. It's a huge rip-off. And I'm glad that the Lego movie points it out immediately. That was a nice touch. Hey, burp. Oh, G Fuel? No, I don't drink G Fuel. I've said several times what drink I drink, but if I don't say it, then maybe I can get a sponsorship from them to say it again. Whenever I crack a cold one at the beginning of each stream, that is an energy drink. The same brand every time. See, now when you say soda, I assume you don't mean exactly the same as like fizzy drinks in the UK. Because American soda is slightly different and contains something, and I don't know what it is because I've not got that much experience with it. But from what I've heard, UK fizzy drinks are much better. But still, I'm willing to try it out in America at some point. From what I remember when I last went to America, it was not too bad. Like, as in the drink, fizzy drinks weren't too bad. The portion sizes are awesome. I went there with a few people last time, and one of us decided to have a chocolate muffin, and I also decided to have a chocolate muffin, and then we looked at the size of them and we're like, okay, I can eat a lot of cake, but that's a pretty big cake. Let's split this chocolate muffin between us. And it was still so much. Really cheap too, it was only like a couple dollars. Soda from all over the world, never England. Well, you should try it. They did bring in the sugar ban in recent years, or sugar tax rather. So, a lot of drinks did cut out their sugar and don't taste the same at all. For example, Lucozade Orange was one of my favourite drinks of all time. They changed the sugar to something like, I don't know what it was, like calamine or something. It's a sweetener. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Doesn't have cocaine unless you add some. Somewhat. Oh, Coca-Cola, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of BBS. The whole Coke is made of Coke thing, or was anyway. I mean, why did this stop? Does anyone know? Makes no business sense to me. How else are you gonna get it? Can't get it legally any other way. Yeah, but it was legal when they sold it, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted cocaine, you could have bought a Coca-Cola. Fructose corn syrup. I don't know, maybe. That does ring a bell. Maybe that's it, yeah. Exactly, Garthok. They would be the sole supplier of legal substance. Nah, don't be silly, Bloodcrow. Okay, we're nearly back to the start of the stream. There we go. Laws and reason. I thought you said laws and treason. I thought you were referring to 4th of July celebrations.
Gods are traitors and make us lose the good we often might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure.
Oh no.
There are no regrets in life, just lessons. Jennifer.
Oh, I reached all the way to the water. Speaking of liquid, let's have a drink. Actually, I still have some ginger cake. Yeah, I only ate about half of it. Come on. Unwrap. And depart from the paper. There we go. Energy drink emote when? There already is one on the Discord. But I don't want that to become part of my, like, brand or anything. There's some silly emotes on the Discord to have fun with, but I was going to quit energy drinks, and I did do for 10 weeks earlier in the year, I think it was. So I didn't really want that to be something people kept putting in chat. And I do intend to quit again, and now that I literally can't afford to buy any, I guess I will. Okay, not good for now. What else did you guys say? You can't legally drink alcohol, but you sure as hell never will. That's a good one. Oh, Bloodcrow, you comedy genius. Mexico doesn't have the same. Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha. Wink. So what you're saying is, I could get even better food. Nice. Thanks for the suggestion. I don't really eat Mexican food that often. Just by chance, really. Some of it's really nice, some of it I'm not too keen on. Yeah, good one, Bloodcrow. You don't need to beat the dead horse, I get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't like beans. Well, it depends what kind of beans. Baked beans I like, but chili beans I could take it or leave it. You're okay, Bloodcrow. Calm down. Oh wait, no. Rage stream. This German comedy, this is no laughing matter. Nice. I saw something about that recently. Oh, guys, can you help me out with something? One of my housemates asked me the other day, and I was like, I know the answer to this, but I just can't recall. I watched something recently, okay? And you guys might have seen it too. and it contains the following lines. I think it's a World War One soldier talking to another person after the World War One soldier has reached the future. Okay, so they say, "Did we win the Great War?" And the other person says, "You mean World War One?" And then the World War One soldier is obviously surprised because it's named 1, and that implies that there was a 2. What is that from? It's been stuck in my head for at least a week, maybe 2. So I must have seen it like at least 2 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, my housemate asked me about it, and I'm thinking, how have we both seen it within this short period? But then they said that they've been trying to remember what it's from in a very long time. For a very long time, maybe a year. I'm not so sure about the year thing, it might just be a few months. So I'm wondering, did I just see something that came out ages ago, recently, and then they happened to ask me about it only a week later or something? Do you guys know what video or film it's from? You say it's just a meme. No. There was a video I saw because I remember hearing the dialogue. It's not just written. Even if it's based on the meme, there's a video containing that text. And it was popular enough that he also saw it. Or just, you know, by chance. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so bad. Why have we got bloody Factorio music on? I can't be asked to change the music because that requires getting the keyboard from its propped up position with things around it. Maybe I'll knock the mouse at the same time. I almost choked then. Jeez. Memes usually have source. Yeah, it could be the source. What the meme came from, or it could be a video based on the meme. Hard to tell nowadays. Whoa. I'd love to do one of those streams where we just watch videos together. I mean, not only is it an easy stream to do, but it's gonna be quite fun, because I do watch tons of videos online. I never get to share my experience or reactions to them with anybody, because I just sit alone in a dark room and watch them for hours and hours on end. And hours and hours and hours on end. And hours and hours and hours on end. And hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end. And then it's time to stream. So I turn the videos off. You don't react, you're emotionless. I kind of react sometimes when I'm watching videos. I used to react less, I had quite a lot of poker face, but I decided in recent years to let myself emote more. And it's very liberating. I'm much more open now than I was years ago. Like talking to you guys right now, just casually having a conversation to an audience, essentially. How many we got? We got 7 people here right now. We had about 10 earlier. I'm much more comfortable with that now than I was ages ago. Shut up, Bennett! I'm trying to speak to people here. Get off the stage. So what was I saying? Yeah. I've just chilled out a lot. Used to be very, what's the word? Very focused and just trying to get the task done kind of thing. But then with video games, like messing around a bit. Nowadays though, it's all about a sort of more gentle approach, a more carefree approach. You watched my upload videos a while back, like Papers, Please. Yeah. I remember. Was it you? Yeah, you were the one in Discord who wanted to watch Papers, Please, but missed the stream. And then I said, "Hey, I've already got a bunch of them uploaded. here and linked to the Papers, Please playlist. Papers, Please playlist on Craig Guide's Archive YouTube channel. How am I struggling so much with this stupid vertical shaft? The shaft is so hard, but usually it's really easy to handle. It was earlier. Shot straight up the shaft, burst out the top earlier. So fast I didn't even see it really. Not as far as my memory recalls. Oh! Ah. We call it the Devil's Alley. Oh, okay. I call it the shaft, and heavily imply innuendo. But if you want to call it Devil's Alley, fair enough. Sometimes I don't know if my humour is being too subtle or too overt. But of course it depends on the audience member. Some will get it straight away, some just never will until it's pointed out to them. Which is why right now I'm overtly stating about those jokes from a minute ago. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, BBS. It's just a talking point. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing because you're wrong. Exactly, Garthag, exactly. Especially when it involves the effort of typing out the reaction. That's why I'm really surprised when you see huge streamers with like 100 people pasting a million emotes at a time. It's like, I know you've waited to put that and post that at the right time. But then you see them doing all sorts of messages and you think, hang on, you're conveying all your emotions straight into typing really fast to a streamer who's most likely not going to see it. It's bizarre to watch. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it at all. It's just bizarre. Fascinating. Yeah, I've seen that too, Garthok, and that I think is quite nice. Because then you have enough time to keep that connection and actually speak to everyone instead of ignoring. Right now I'm struggling to keep up with this chat. Hang on. BBS said, I just read chat, is there summer camps for children without vaccines? And someone replied, yeah, they're for summer treats. What? What? Did that happen in this chat? Did I miss that? So now I'm going to have to tab out to take a look. I missed that. No. We're talking about a different chat. This Poker Face used to play it pretty good. Yeah. I used to play it too. I was pretty good as far as the Poker Face was concerned. But as far as luck was concerned, it was just random. Over 100 for you. Over 100 what? Oh, viewers? Ah, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. Sorry that your fortuitous ignorance has left you upstream without a paddle when it comes to how correct I am. No, not chat. Okay. Tissue. Hand has been tensing for so long again. And my desk is the kind where the mouse is under another piece of wood, so the air around the hand and mouse gets heated up in a short, tiny space, which keeps the heat in one place instead of letting it breeze away. Essentially, if I lift my hand, I hit the wood. Like, this is me lifting my hand a centimetre. There's wood right there. Playing around the shaft too long, need to wipe off with the tissue. Absolutely. It's a very hard part, as you say. And we all know, the harder things are, the more sweaty things get. As we all know. See, I don't even care that I'm laughing at my own awful jokes, I'm just enjoying it. This game's somehow therapeutic. I've gone from being all ragey to just chilling out with a bunch of guys who are also having fun, I assume. But we're all just having a fun time together. And that's what it's all about. That's what streaming is all about. And that's what it's all about. Yay! When life gets hard, you should too. I like that. Wasn't there a film or something called Get Hard? And it's not like an adult thing at all, it's an action film. I can't remember, was it a comedy? Yeah. Right, progress. Back to the scaling tower. Will Ferrell. Yeah, that sounds right. That really definitely sounds right. It's either him or Adam Sandler. It's usually one of those two. Speaking of Will Ferrell, I finally watched Lego Movie 2 the other day. Really good. I don't know whether I think the first or second is better, but they're both really damn good. I was listening to the new iterations of Everything is Awesome from the second film afterwards, and I kind of accidentally left that up when I started to stream this week. So anyone who was attentive might have figured out what I'd been up to. Lego 2 movie, you didn't know? Yeah, it's the start of this year, I think it was February. I don't think it was very widely advertised, which is the problem, because I didn't know it was out. I knew they were making one, I knew it was coming out this year, but a couple months ago I saw toys in a window and I thought, is it coming out, or has it been out? And by that point, it had been out. None of my friends had watched it, so obviously they weren't made aware of it either. It was a really bad advertising campaign, must have been, for everyone to just not know. It's like they forgot to advertise it and just hoped it would do well because it's a sequel to a very successful film. Doesn't matter how good your content is, you need people to know to watch it. That's why I'm not making YouTube videos right now, or at least part of the reason. If I make a really damn good video, maybe the best video in the world, on my main YouTube channel, which only has a few subscribers, only a few people would ever see it. And it's not just a case of, okay, I'll upload it now and then over 10 years people will see the video. That's not how the algorithm works. They don't really promote old content. It needs to be hot, fresh, and popular for it to get promoted. There are exceptions, of course. If you're looking at someone's older content, it will promote the content from a similar time, which I've found a lot recently because I was watching one channel's old content and just kept getting the same month's worth of videos, which was good because I wanted to watch them. But anyway, point being, if I make an awesome video now, it's just not going to be worth it. If I make an awesome video when a lot of people are going to watch, then it will be worth it. But, on the other hand, that means I have no need to rush, and I can make it better. I do have plenty of video ideas, and not just ideas, but entire sagas. I don't like this tune, I'm switching. I gotta tab out. Where's the keyboard buttons? There. Next. That'll do, yeah. So yeah, I fully intend to make proper standalone YouTube videos in time. And I always have. Even before streaming, I intended to make YouTube videos. At some point. When I got time, is the usual excuse. But I've had time. But then it's been a case of stressing about bills and stuff. And also, if I want to make these videos properly, I need to put funding into them. So it's just been something I want to do right. And I can't do right at the moment. And that's been the main excuse for so long. Let's watch Game Grump on autoplay. Started off with episode 2, jumped to 1, then back to 2. That's weird. Yeah, the playlists are made kind of dumb by a lot of YouTubers, and I hate it. What they do is they put the newest episode at the top of the playlist, so everybody has that promoted to them. Okay, sure. But when you get past that skin deep layer, that means you're watching the entire series in reverse. It's no good. You need to do the right order. That's why all of my playlists, I don't make them automatically, I do them by hand. So I have dozens of playlists on my YouTube channel, my archive channel, dedicated to each individual type of game. So, for example, the ones that Dougie watched were the Papers, Please playlist, and they were in order. Then there's, aside from just the names of the games, there's types of playlists too, like the one video entire gameplay playlist, where if you want to watch an entire game in one video, that's the place to watch it. It's taken one stream to do that video, and there you go. And there's other things too, like community games has its own playlist. If you want to see how we have fun times as a community, that's the place to see it. And of course there is the main ultimate playlist that contains every Cragite stream ever, I think it's called, which has literally every stream that I managed to save. There are some from the very beginning that didn't get saved because I wasn't well versed in VODs back then. Oh, the playlist was also generated by the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, that's just annoying. Absolutely, Garthok. I don't know about the shaft thing. Might not.
Element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not.
Shut up, Bennett.
It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain. Emily Dickinson.
I can't go faster than that.
Fails, and most oft where most it promises, and
It doesn't allow me to go faster.
And despair most sits. William Shakespeare, all's well that ends.
Bennett, why are you double talking? I didn't fall. Just because I was standing on a place that I usually land on and jumped and landed on it again doesn't mean I fell. Calculate the difference between where I'm sitting at one point and the next point. Then you know that I've fallen. Oh no! Uh-oh. Pericolo di caduta. Perilous fall? Bloody hell, baby. Ah! This music is making me want to play Factorio because it's the music I usually listen to in Factorio, and that distracted me enough to fall all the way to the bottom. Shut up, Bennett. You're so annoying. I'm just gonna play golf now. That wasn't bad. Yeah, it's kind of fun, BBS, it sure is. It's more fun not playing it alone. Like right now I'm speaking with you guys. If you were to just sit here and play this all by yourself in silence, that's just... It's not even an exercise in torture, that's like... What do you call it? Symptoms of a sociopath kind of thing. Or a psychopath. But then again, speedrunners do that kind of thing, so... Risky comparison. When you consider their mental state. I'm sure some are, statistically. There we go. Can I play first person Pac-Man? On Congregate? Man, I haven't been on Congregate in ages. Not enough for a full stream. We could do a multi-game stream at some point. I haven't done that in ages. And when it gets to the point where I archive the video on YouTube, it asks for a game. So if I have multiple games, then it's not very easy to categorize it. You end up categorizing it as one and not the other, which means people searching for that game in YouTube will just not come across it. Simple Rock, and I'm messing it up. I bet Dougie, no not Dougie, I bet Garthok is just waiting for me to get up here to make his return. Go on Dougie. Garthok, I'm getting you mixed up because you're both green. Even though Dougie hasn't spoken in ages, mentally I'm remembering his name is green. Okay Garthok, now you can say hello. Because I made it back here. Look, I touched it. I touched the shaft. We're back. You're gonna miss your chance to say it, Garthok. Hello Garthok, welcome back to the stream. I jumped down here and quickly climbed up just to make your prophecy correct. Let's go with that. You put your headphones on right as I was saying that. I'm sure you did, yep. Go back in the footage and see what I actually said. Twist. Everybody do the twist. Good thing this thing can't break. Oh, this would be really screwed. Yeah. Alright, now that we're finished with the shaft, I gotta wipe my hand again. I must really tense my hand up a lot when handling the shaft. I may as well wipe the desk too, make sure there's no bits. I've not heard this music. I think. It's quite nice. Oh no, my mouse is all grindy. Oh, I must have made the desk too clean. You hear it? Ugh. Yeah, BBS, all of the above. What? You can grab inside that? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I thought I was getting a bit high up enough to launch off the cliff then. Hey! Almost didn't make it. Prematurely celebrated. There is a chance that you could swing just right to fall straight down here if you swing the sledgehammer around the metal while you're still under the metal. I've never done it so far, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point now that I've mentioned it. See, you just gotta not talk to get past this bit. What are you looking at, kid? I'll smack you with the head slammer? Sledgehammer. I suppose it is a head slammer. I'll sit on you. No! Jeez. I'll smack you with my iron pot. I'm not trying to go up there, I just keep getting flung. You're looking at the topless chick in the house down, like, what? Oh, that would be horrible, BBS. I wonder if anyone's modded this game, if that's even possible, to just make it horrible. Like maybe when you're traversing these cardboard boxes, because they're all empty, they crumple as you first go over them. What? Why was that withheld? Hold on, BBS. Let me just authorize your message. There you go. I added permission for the term Foddy. Your message, unfair Bennett Foddy, was withheld because of potential identity issue. As in leaking someone's identity. So the person Bennett Foddy would have their identity revealed. I suppose I have to authorize your next message to Garthok. You say, you do know what a thought is, right? Yes, I do. In fact, I know better than that one streamer who thought it meant something else entirely and got really upset with it. It's not even that bad of a word. Sure, it's not a great thing. Some people even joke around and use it as a compliment to themselves. Oh, crap. Yep. Jeez. Yeah, Garthok, depends on what they're like, to be honest. I mean, it's just a category of person. After all. Oh boy, I keep not pushing fast enough for that. Oh no! I launched myself down. Yeah. Something's wrong. I think this is slipping too much. I think the mouse is messing up now that I've cleaned the desk a bit. Hey! I don't think this is safe at all. Okay, okay, it is. It is. Just a round pot sitting on a slanted ledge. What could possibly go wrong? I can't reach! No, BBS, I wiped down the surface quite hard, so I've changed the texture slightly. If you consider that there's particles of dust that the laser would pick up on, now there aren't, and so the disc is probably a little bit shinier and less trackable. Wow. Wow! That was a perfect landing. A boulder wildcat, I don't get it. Careful. And away! Uh-oh. Wait a sec, we're on the synthwave station? Oh, so those songs earlier were new ones. Nice. I thought we were on a different station and that's why we were getting so many new songs. If you guys aren't aware of what I'm on about, I use the... oh, crap! I use the Pretzel Rocks music player, which allows you to use non-copyrighted music, and you can also choose for it to be non-copyrighted ever, so you can put it in your YouTube videos and not get copyright claimed later. Their library is quite expansive, but as you start ticking those boxes to eliminate copyrighted music, it becomes much, much smaller, and I had heard every song in the synthwave station until now. Looks like they've added a bunch. Which is awesome. Oh no! No automotive jokes, eh? I just don't get it, dude. I'm not big into cars. Whenever I say I'm not really into something, I feel like I have to put a disclaimer. No worries if you are into cars, I don't hold it against you, I'm not for or against it, just I'm not into it, blah 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 blah. Will someone get offended if I don't do that? Statistically, yes. In a reasonable conversation one-on-one, is it necessary? Statistically, no. So you have to think about who you're talking to on a statistical scale when streaming, because you're not just talking to some people, you're talking to potentially everybody, especially if they watch the video later. So even something that seems funny now could be a horrible thing later. A funny meme might turn into a nasty thing. Things don't age well on the internet. Hey King Enemy, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? You probably don't know the news as to why I'm furious today. I'll allow the chat to fill you in on that in their own words. Let's see how they interpret it. Yeah, exactly, BBS. You can't really make gay jokes, but about 10 years ago that was all the rage. Humour changes, what is acceptable changes, society changes. And you've got to be really careful about that when you're making videos that will last potentially forever. Why is her furious to... oh. Craig is angry because his job is light dull. I lost my job, King Enemy. I've only been there a week. On Friday, they said that I was doing really well, beyond expectations, so damn good. And then today, they said, you're not doing the work fast enough. Bye. And they didn't even tell me in person, they phoned me up after I'd left. So I've left food there. I've paid for a travel pass, which I now have to try and get a refund for. I was even looking at apartments, viewing them. So I've wasted that time too. And this whole thing was supposed to be set in stone. It wasn't actually used in a contract, but it was in a written agreement. So I need to speak to a solicitor and see, is there something I can do? Do they owe me damages? Because when you think about it, it's just not acceptable. They've ruined me. I have literally no money left because I thought I was getting paid in, what, 2 weeks? Less than that? So I spent all my money on the pass for travel. Because, you know, it's cheaper when you buy in bulk. And I have enough food to last for the rest of the month. Well, by beyond expectations, it's because I did work that wasn't supposed to be mine, but I did it really well. But they needed someone to do it, so they were really glad that I did. And I keep saying really. Really too much. It really is. I'm getting too self-analytical. Really am. Oh no 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 no!
This is the hour of lead. Remember,
Shut your damn mouth, Bennett.
First chill,
What are you even talking about? Snow?
then the letting.
We're up in the sky on a hot sunny day. Just trying to say anything for the sake of it, isn't he? So yeah, today's stream is all about letting out rage. And now you know what the theme is, King. How do you prefer to be addressed, by the way? Do you prefer the whole King enemy? Do you prefer King or enemy or something from the middle? Gene? Yeah, Gene, I could even go with. King is fine, okay. Okay, Queen. You go, girl. I shall stop that immediately. Daddy is fine too. No, there's actually someone in the chat whose name had Daddy in the name, and he's recently changed it, so to not cause confusion, we shan't do. Yeah, exactly, BBS, exactly. And I was already quite dubious about that kind of thing happening, but man, I need the money. Go!
The pain in knowing this is happening. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain.
So,
Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
King, you're asking me to call you Daddy. You're saying your fiance calls you Daddy. Are you proposing to me? Only with a ring pop. You know what? I'll take the ring pop, but I'll say no thanks and give you a manly handshake.
Crashing your dreams and dashing your hopes. You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
My first love? No, I've had first loves before. Loves? What? That doesn't even make sense. I need to stop playing for a second. Cool off with a cold drink. Okay. Hey, King even predicted the drink. Alright, let's try that again. I mean, yeah, it depends on the lifetime. I guess I have had first loves before when you pluralize it like that. It's hard to keep track of time streams, timelines, and all that stuff. That's what one of my first YouTube videos was going to be about, or could still be about. Figuring out timelines, time streams, and what to do when you're caught in the mix. Most importantly, what not to do. But I shan't go into that now, because that would be spoiling the content. Go up! Expend timeline confuses you. Well, yeah, because they just retconned it and didn't even say so until halfway through the retcon. It's like, hey, we kind of messed up continuity, so let's just mess it up further and say it's a reset. That'll work. Okay. Whee! Oh, I expected to fall. Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is another new track. They have added a whole bunch of tracks by Foddy. Nice. I'm really glad they're... I keep saying really. I'm pretty glad they're expanding their playlist. Oh no. It was at this moment he realised. He's probably screwed.
It seems no more a soulless thing, but rather as a shape of ancient fear, in darkness and the winds of chaos born, and with the lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere.
Bennett.
Whose feet the mighty
Bennett.
mourn. George Stern.
Bennett, shut up. I was gonna respond to chat, but I was giving you the decency of at least letting you get 2 lines out, but you went for like 6 lines, and that was overbearing and way beyond the welcome of your stay. However the phrase goes. Minecraft timeline. Eh? There's a Minecraft timeline? What? Don't mind spoiler IRL, wouldn't mind some cheat codes either. Well, it just depends really. There's no surefire way of saying which way this universe is going to go, but it could be good, could be bad. If I can help it, I will try and help it sway towards good. But that's not my main concern. Main concern is much worse. Bring it on to give you yourself 6 stars. What? No worries, King. Thanks for stopping by. Your suggestion of a Minecraft server, maybe. Maybe. Have a good stream later. I'll see you in due time. Okay, we're back here again. I'm getting tired. Come on, I've got this energy drink for a reason. I spent my last pound on it. For the stream. It's not even doing its damn job. I need to take a break from energy drinks. It's not being as effective as they were. That's what happened before. Then I took a 10-week break. I think it was 10 weeks. And they were suddenly effective again. Building caffeine tolerance is not fun. It's not fun or fresh. Whoop-pa! Gangnam Style. Too much tolerance, indeed. Indeed. Switch to Mexican Cola. Maybe. Huh? I'm making the sound effects for him. My hand's getting tired, and I think the mouse is too. I'm rubbing the wrist against the edge of the desk all the time, so it's wearing out a lot. I mean, not wearing out, but it's getting sore. I need a better desk. And a better chair too, to be higher up. Maybe have the desk lower down. But I do need a better chair anyway. The fake leather plastic is all flaked off and it just keeps flaking, so I keep getting black bits of plastic all over the floor, on my skin, because it sticks really well to skin. Suddenly, like, I'll go out and for whatever reason I'm in the bathroom, look at the mirror, and bam, there's a piece of plastic right there on me. The same thing's happening with my headset actually, so I can't escape it. Plastic's cracking off the cushioning. No! No! I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go, just spam click. I don't know what the limit is. There we go. Okay. Let's continue. Onward to the Devil's Anus, or whatever it's called. Isn't that a pepper? I think it is. Ah, you know what doesn't help? This room is really small and hot. The second screen is big and chunky, it's an old TV. Big though, but old. Very hot. Very, very hot. You put your hand on it, you won't keep it there for a few seconds. So the room heats up so much when I've got the door closed to avoid noise from the housemates, the window closed to avoid noise from outside. But once I move out to my own place, I will have flexibility to have doors open and have air conditioning outside of the room so the noise isn't in the room, and then I can have the air passing out of the room thanks to machinery out of the room. Do you get me? You can air condition the house from away from the room. That's what I want to do. Did you just slide a lot? I think it did. You say you'd eat it, yeah. I wouldn't, but go for it. Picking up what you're putting down. Good, 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 good. But I placed those road signs for a reason. I don't know. I'm doing so badly all of a sudden. Come on. Come on. Up we go. La-di-da. Easy. See? You just gotta not think about it. Then when you're at the top, don't do anything sudden. See how I was kind of pulling myself at the wall each time? It's a very good way to make sure you don't fly away. Because you stay within reach instead of just a little bit too far away. Not that I'm pulling it off every time, of course. I am definitely not an expert on this game. Even if you're an expert on a game though, it doesn't mean you're good at it. You can know everything about Minecraft. Every last detail, recipe, even how the seeds are formed. You could be one of the game devs, and you could still suck at the game. Do you know how the guy... Shut up! Bennett, I was just about to talk about you, don't interrupt. There we go. Yeah, so the way Bennett Foddy designed this is, if he could beat it once, it stayed in the game. Doesn't matter that you need to do one section after another, after another, after another. He never tested it like that. He tested one section at a time, and if he got any successes, it went in the game, no matter how bad it was. The problem is, this game is very much about luck, because the controls are not perfect, and even if they were, it would still be very luck based. And so you get a sort of diminishing returns of distance for how much you play. You could keep passing the first 100 meters 1,000 times, doesn't mean you'll pass the next 100 meters, or even the next 10. And as you get higher and higher, through the more difficult areas, the odds just get worse and worse. Especially when you get to the almost unscalable rocks later. Hello, Zinstein V1, welcome to the stream. How's masochism with Bennett Foddy? I thought you said Bennett Freddy then. It's going okay. That's the first time I've done that today. I think I've only ever done that once before, like a year ago. But yeah, we're just playing a game to let out rage, let out steam. Obviously, as you're new to the stream, you're not aware, but today I lost my job, so I'm furious. And this is a great way to vent it. Indeed, Karthok. Exactly, just like that. Thank you. I do appreciate it. But don't worry about that. Leave the worrying to me. Just enjoy the game. Come on. No! Yes! There we go. Nope. How far have I managed to get today? I got to the diagonal rock area. Near the top of it. I think the church is after that. I think the furthest I've gone is just after the church. But that was a year ago or something. Or months ago, I don't remember. Oh no. Nope. Can't get past orange. Oh, the orange? The little orange on the table? That's coming up. The rock area. I have got past it at least once, maybe a few times. Oh! Ah. I'm gonna slip here and lose. Oh no. Is this inevitable? Can I recover this? Yeah, I can. I can. Will I though? Yes. Here we go. Here's that citrus devil itself. Now, for the rockety rocks. So you've actually come at the perfect time, Zinstein. Is it Zinstein or Zeinstein? By the way. That was good. That was really good. But we can see a huge problem there. Going fast will force you down. But you also need to leap at the top. So we're going to go really, really carefully up this area. Get more annoyed at Rocket League than this. I've never played it. I've seen it. It's just, I don't know. Doesn't seem to attract me. Car games don't really seem to attract me. Except Mario Kart. Come on. Yeah, I got you. Zine. This makes you depressed. RL is close to just rage. Yeah, this game is definitely more depression-inducing than rage. Especially when you get that really long fall, when you just realise the previous hours were all wasted. This is awful, look at this. We need to get up the steep slope and then leap up. Wait, you go into this rock a bit. Look at that. You actually go in, so you can't even judge it properly. That's nasty. Probably deliberate too. You get to the most crucial part and you're not allowed to judge it right. Yeah, I've done that a few times today, Zine. Let me sit. Don't roll. Okay. Here we go. Can I get any grip on this, or is this about to send me straight down? Moment of truth. We have grip. I'm pulling the mouse a lot right now. Slowly though. I'm moving it so much. No! Okay, that doesn't work. No!
I'm followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Well, that's the furthest we managed to get today. Ah, now we're down here.
I'm gonna let you be for now.
Thanks, Bennett. It is so boiling in this room. I am going to wrap it up there. It's unbearable. The second screen making all this heat, the tiny, tiny compact room that this is, and no air in or out. I've got to take a break. I'll be back tomorrow daytime with a bonus stream, now that I'm doing the daytime streams again, thanks to this extra free time. And I'm not sure what I'll be playing. Maybe some Factorio. Maybe not Starbound. I like to keep the times of games consistent, so people watching Starbound on the evening can see Starbound on the evening instead of having to tune in during the day, for example. Or I might start something else entirely. Let me know what you guys think in the Discord. Throw it all in the suggestions thread. Right, I'm going to go cool down, watch something, relax a bit. Now that I've vented a lot of anger, I can chill and see the positive side of things. For example, without all this time being used up by the job, I have more time to stream. So that's one nice thing. Hello, Gidges. I believe you've been here before, but welcome back to the stream. I'm just literally wrapping up now. If you want to see the stream that just happened, feel free to check out the VOD that I have just created from this stream. And if you all would like to catch up on any previous stream from the last year and 2/3, they're all available on the Cragite Archive YouTube channel. If you did enjoy today's stream at all, make sure to hit that follow button so you know when the next stream is starting. If you want to help support the stream videos and everything else, especially now that I've just lost my job today, subscriptions, Patreon, and merch are all excellent options. Subs will go towards the emote unlock, as you can see on the screen. The merch is at the bottom of the Cyber Gameway profile. Cyber Gameway link is just below the stream, and Patreon is of course on Patreon. If you want to join that community, Discord link is down below. And if you want to let me know your thoughts, feedback, suggestions, all that good stuff, put it in the suggestion thread on Discord. I do check all the messages. Also, of course, you can follow on Twitter to spread awareness, and you can follow / sub to the YouTube channels to help them grow. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye.